Hello, everyone. Franke Rodriguez here, partner and CEO at Anomaly. Stagwell Sport Beach, Cannes 2024, day one. Really excited to be here, and I've got Carly Zipp with me. Hey, Carly. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Carly is the Global Director of Brand Marketing at Amazon Ads, where she oversees everything from brand strategy, social media, global content, and we're excited to have her. And man, together we've just launched a new campaign.
Yeah, excited.
Media Envy. It's funny, it's sharp, and it was born from the insight that, you know, all of us as marketers, especially in a place like this, right, sometimes get a little bit envious when you're kind of looking at some of the work that's out there. So I'd love to have you just talk a little bit about that insight, where it came from, how it shaped the campaign.
Yeah, so this is our third campaign with Anomaly. We've loved working with the team. I think part of what we wanted to do when we started building our relationship was to create campaigns that felt very authentic and real to being marketers. So I always say, I lead a B2B marketing team, but brands are consumers too, and so why treat it any differently? And everyone likes to laugh. There's no point in watching advertising if you're going to do anything but be entertained.
Right.
And so we've built some great campaigns. Our first one was last year. Then we launched a campaign to promote Prime Video ads, which launched in January. And this one was really kind of like the trifecta because as we were going through these campaigns and thinking about great campaigns, we said to ourselves, you know, there's so much great work out there, and what's more fun than kind of being on the Quasset, flipping through your TV, being online, and seeing great campaigns, and having that tinge of envy that you didn't think of that yourself. So what better way than to create a campaign all about having media envy and using Amazon ads, utilizing all of the product suite that we have to support the campaign. And how cool that we launched a campaign about having media envy for Amazon ads and ran it primarily on Amazon ads and then opened it to the world.
Oh, I love it.
It was cool.
Yeah, I love it. No, it's fun, and it's true. Look, you walk around here, and it's part of the reason as marketers, right, we come to Cannes to sort of be inspired and see some of the great work that's been out there. And yeah, sometimes you see something and go, oh, dang, I wish we did that.
Wish I had thought of that. I wish I'd done that.
That's amazing. Well, you touched a little bit on the upfronts, right?
Yeah.
Amazon Prime Video, and obviously that was, I think, this was the first year. Yeah.
Yeah, we had historically done new fronts because rooted in tech, but with the introduction of ads in Prime Video in January and a huge reach of over 115 million people, we decided to take it to the upfront stage. So this was our first year.
Yeah, it was highly celebrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool. So why don't you talk a little bit about how Amazon Ads is actually innovating in the entertainment space?
Yeah, so we've always kind of been in that space, right? Not only with Prime Video, but with actually having ads across the entertainment space. So we always had ads in Freevee, which was our ad-supported free model of television. We have had Thursday Night Football and other sports streaming. We have our third year of Thursday Night Football is this year. We introduced interactive TV ads, so you can really just go up to the TV, swipe your QR code, and it'll take you right to the storefront on Amazon. And we've seen that purchase behavior does go way up when there is an interactive TV ad.
Amazing.
So for our brands, they're really bought into that, and they're really excited to see where we can take it with Prime Video. So whether it's sponsorships of shows or integrations or customs or old school product placements, it's been really exciting to see where we can go with Prime Video. And then of course, you know, making sure to like really lean into the Prime Video content, the great stuff that they have, Fallout, The Boys, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, all the movies that are coming to Prime Video, the reboot that was really highly celebrated at upfronts of Elle Woods, her as a teenager. So there's a lot there.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously there's so much in the tech space and Amazon Ads, constant, right, innovating, constant evolving. So how does the sort of I guess the evolution of the streaming offerings impact the brand strategy? Like, how do you stay ahead of it? How do you make it all fit together as part of an overall objective?
Yeah, I think, you know, it's a highly used term, but I think the objective of Amazon Ads is to actually be a full funnel offering that allows for everything from performance marketing to SMBs all the way up to the highest level brand awareness through Prime Video ads. And there's just a suite of products, whether it's our DSP, our, you know, streaming TV placements across Twitch and Wondery, all of our audio that we have, all of our television, and then all of our products which are interwoven, and really being able to see, the connection between that on the homepage all the way over to what you're viewing and listening to is really exciting. So I think it's a huge value proposition that, I've been at media companies for a long time.
Yeah.
And it's been exciting to see that evolution.
Yeah, that's incredible. Oh, great. That's incredible. I mean, you talk about, you're right, full funnel, right, in total. I mean, people think of Amazon or they think of Amazon ads. I think very few people recognize everything that's included in that ecosystem, right? And some of the newer platforms. And no, it really is exciting. How has the Amazon ads customer or viewer sort of evolved over the recent years?
I think with the introduction of streaming TV, so it was, it really started with Freevee and Twitch and all the streaming TV products that we have. And I think the customer for Amazon ads was always the Amazon customer because that's where it started, right? But it's evolved to, what we call non-endemic. So people that are not selling on the Amazon store, being able to recognize, there's a huge opportunity for me for incremental reach if I invest with Amazon. So we've seen a lot of non-endemic placements. We actually have had Hyundai kind of sign on to sell their first car on Amazon.
Wow. That's
now
fab.
you can buy your cars on Amazon.
Wow.
And I think, it's
That's
only
incredible.
kind of like onwards from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I mean, yeah, it really has evolved so much. I mean, you mentioned earlier sort of, I guess you said, what was it? Interactive TV.
Yeah.
So beyond second screening, like literally on your main screen while you're viewing, you can just interact, purchase, go straight to Amazon.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
which
incredible.
is very interesting. And it's cool to see kind of the actual numbers behind it, that really the purchase behavior is there. And it's truly that like content to commerce to customer full funnel offering.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So I know sometimes as marketers, as advertisers, as creative folks, it's hard to take that hat off and just be a consumer.
Yeah.
But for you, is there a property within the entire Amazon ads ecosystem you find yourself engaging with a lot as a customer, as a consumer?
customer.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I came here, I really committed to be all in on Amazon and all of our products. And for me, what was the biggest education was actually Wondery, which is our podcast network.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Which has a
Big
really,
fan.
a lot of content that I think isn't as promoted as some of their competitors because they like to fly a little under the radar.
Yeah.
And it's been really interesting for me as, I commute to work or have time away from my kids to be able to listen to the podcasts.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
What about your kids? I mean, I can't get my teenage son off of Twitch.
Oh.
I mean, the live streams, it's all day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I will say my son, anytime he sees an Amazon truck, says, "Mom, that's you.
That's amazing.
It's you." I'm like,
Which
yeah,
is like
sure.
quite often.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
Mom.
It's yeah,
Hey,
Mom, you're back. You're back. There's another. Mom, a delivery. Thank you. So it's been never a dull moment.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, look, before we wrap up, I'd love to hear a little bit about, I mean, again, we talked about being here at Cannes, and I know this is something Amazon's always had a presence for a long time. We come here to be inspired, to kind of see creativity. What do you do to kind of keep inspiring, creativity and innovation within your own teams?
Yeah, that's a great question.
tips?
Any tips and tricks? So, we have our own activation, which is Port,
Yep.
which is at the end near all of the boats. This is only our third year here. And the first 2 years, it was a nautical theme. And this year, we wanted to take on, and we rebranded ourselves as Amesan. So not Amazon, but in French, Amesan, which I like to say is
nice.
French for ads.
Yeah.
So
Good.
we reimagined our activation to be a high-end luxury boutique on the streets of Cannes. So if you go in, it actually feels like you are window shopping, and then you're in a beautiful Parisian mindset when you're there. So for me, reimagining that was a really exciting thing for the team. I do have a large team. I'm very fortunate to, have a lot
Great
of
team.
people who are really eager to innovate and think of new ways. And I think for myself, allowing them to also have time to walk along the Croisette, to see the cool things that are coming on, like to see things like Sport Beach, second year here, new to the game, has been really inspiring for them as they're getting their creative juices flowing, because after Cannes, they're on to the next thing, and
That's
they're
right.
creating custom content, and they are working on our own channels, and they're creating blogs and thought leadership pieces and campaigns
Oh my goodness.
and marketing materials. And so there's so much that goes into this ecosystem that we've built, and so it's cool for them to be inspired.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You heard it here first. Fantastic getting to spend some time with Carly Zipp from Amazon Ads here in Cannes. And if you're on the ground, make sure you check out Port. It's an incredible experience, and we'll see you soon.